Hey guys, this is Bo, and we got our non-toxic 3 alliance update for Monday Fun Day. But today I'm joined by the whole crew. We have Apok and GoDan and Zalon. Guys, how's it going on Monday?
Hey, what's up, Bo?
It's going great, bro.
All right. So big news. Logged into the app this morning, and we have an update screen. There's an update available for your game, and if you don't update automatically, make sure you go to your app store or your Play Store and grab the update. But it says here, a new update to the latest version now to take part in the new poison themed leaderboard event. Compete in PvP battles to earn poison souls and win unique relics and a new Titan, Kamathi. So evidently it is going to happen. We were kind of wondering if it was ever going to happen because they kind of led us on.
Well, Bo, I got the update that just like an hour ago. Very small update, and since I did that, I have yet to get this message. So I'm thinking only the people that have yet to update are getting it.
Yeah.
You talking about the poor connectivity message?
No, it's actually a pop up when you log into the game that says there's a new update. And it shows the poison, the picture of the 3 poison guys.
Okay.
And it says down at the bottom, instead of saying coming soon, it says update. So I had already updated, so I didn't get this. I'm showing Last King's photo that he posted in Band. Um, so yeah, so I'm thinking what? We think Thursday or maybe.
It could be tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to make everybody think that because everybody's waiting so hard for this, event. So I mean, it could be, but I think this update is necessary to even play in the event or to have it work properly.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like you've got to have the update to make the event work properly. So I would suggest everyone do it. And hopefully they've got a few bug fixes in there as well for some of these campaigns that fail automatically when you hit battle, and some other bugs that we've experienced. Nothing major, just some minor issues that they need to straighten out. But so that's that. Everything else is just a normal Monday Fun Day. Today is the day of Sardu. Sardu is very popular in the event rewards, and I noticed that everybody said that they got a 3-star right away. No one was given a 1-star or a 2-star. So evidently they fixed that from last week. Because last week some of us were supposed to get 4 stars, and they ended up with 2 stars. So that is a good thing. Zalon, since you have the 4-star version of Sardu, why don't you tell us a little bit about him and what skills we can expect to see, and how to use Sardu?
Okay. Yeah, Sardu is just the 3-star version of Solzer. So you're looking at all Grenadier buffs, pretty much. So you're looking at critical strike, armor, resist for physical. No, sorry, not resist to physical. But armor, health, critical, stuff like that. But all Grenadier buffs.
All right, so my Sardu got 24% Grenadier's damage for the first skill. So the other skills I can expect are Grenadier's armor piercing, Grenadier's critical, Grenadier's health. One of those, right?
Correct. That's pretty much what they are. Yep.
Okay. All right. So how do we use him then, since those of us that don't have him, how would we go about using a Ranger Titan, as specifically Sardu?
I would say usually my easy to medium battles, he's in the front and just one-shotting most units.
Oh, really?
Because, yeah, you really don't have to have, as long as he's like level 10, he can start one-shotting units if they're your easy to medium battles.
Okay.
And this is based on everyone's defense number, because everyone is different based on what you can handle.
Right.
So with that in mind, your hard battles, the ones that you're stretching for, and you know that it's going to be very difficult, I keep him back, and I use a 1 or 2 Goliaths that I have or in reinforcements, and keep a full line of Grenadiers in the back. Maybe 1 or 2 Spearmen, because they're cheap, and you can keep them always in the front, and you can just constantly generate more of those. If you lose 1 or 2 every battle, that's not a big deal. So I do still keep a meat shield up there, but for the most part, Rangers can do a lot of one-shotting when you have your easy to medium battles, which means for event rating, it's going to be super easy.
Yeah. Well, that sounds like fun. I've only got who's the 2-star that we got in the event of the Ranger event?
Dana?
Maybe.
She was a 2-star Ranger.
Yeah, so that's the only one that I had, and I hadn't really messed with her that much. But now that I've got Sardu, without having to complete the Adventures Guild with level 9 troops, which was never going to happen anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tough enough for some of you guys that have level 12 and 13. So I definitely was not going to do that anytime soon. So we'll have to play with Sardu and see if we can get him leveled up here.
Yeah, range Titans are different.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are going to have to really figure out what's the best way to work with them. But that's what I've come to, using the Grenadiers, using all those skills, because that's the only skills he does.
Apok, do you have Ranger Titans that you've been messing with at all?
Actually, for me, I just collect mine. I've only got 2-star.
Oh, okay. All right. Have you logged on yet and got your season reward?
I'm saving mine for my videos tonight.
Oh, 10-4. I got you. Sounds good.
So I'm going to do all 3 accounts, NonToxic 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, nice.
Just to see what I get.
Yeah, we'll be looking forward to that. Well, speaking of, I hope everyone was able to catch the little rap battle / April Fool's video and response that was going on between Apok and DriveByReviews. I was sitting there, and my daughter, and your video popped up, and my daughter was in the car with me, and she's like, "Oh, look, Apok posted up a new video," and it was the candy cat bubbles or whatever.
Oh my gosh, did she love it? Is she sub?
She was looking at that, and she was like, "Dad, what is this?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And so I'm like, "Oh, he lost the rap battle. He's not doing Dawn of Titans anymore." And she said, "So you got her?" She was like, "Really? He was so good." And I'm like, "Evidently, that's what happens." And so she watched you play Pop the Cat Bubbles for 30 minutes. And she's like,
yes.
and she said, I'm gonna download this game. That looks fun." And I'm like,
Right. You know what? I almost played it a second day just to see what would happen.
That's funny. So, yeah, we enjoyed the rap battle videos, and I don't know, you got a lot of thumbs down on that video, man. Some of those comments were pretty harsh.
I think it was about 5. So, considering, you take the good with the bad.
Yeah. Lost some subs. It was just a joke, guys. Come back. Resub to Apok. He's not quitting Dawn of Titans.
The funny thing, I actually had a guy resub today.
Yeah?
Yeah, he saw it. He saw my video for today. He just kind of resubbed after seeing it.
Oh, that's cool. Well, so I'm sure y'all had fun making that, and so now was it? How did you guys decide who won the rap battle? Was that planned out, or was that?
We didn't decide. The whole thing was just like me and D-Bar, just like kind of going it. Okay, so it started out with the alliance. Okay, so he let me know he was in our alliance. And then we started this conversation. It's like, so what should we do? Should we fight? Should we be allies? And so we eventually decided we would kind of go head to head. That DVR thought that was an event, so the Fergie guys weren't going to do any battles with anybody because they were preparing to compete in the event.
Yeah.
But after I told him like the event was postponed, he was like, "What?" So we just kind of went at it.
Yeah.
And it just kind of escalated from there. We were on Twitter, we were on the in-game, and we were messaging like, "What are we going to do now? What are we going to do now?" And so it just kind of grew out of that. And so he asked me what I was doing for April Fools. And originally I was going to like pretend to have I'll say it for my channel. I got to say, yeah, I can't tell you that part.
Oh,
but,
okay.
Bottom line is, I told him that I was working on something pretty epic. And so when we got into this battle, the lyrics just kind of got stuck in my head, like the first 2 lines. And I couldn't get them out. And I was like, okay, I need to do something. And I've made like some songs. I got music software and stuff like that. So I was like, I just need to go with it. And that's how it started. So I hit DBR first. And then he played on it. And then, of course, he responded. So, and so we didn't determine who was the winner. But I was like, okay. So I got the next morning. I was like, okay, I need to make another response.
Right.
But I was like, I'm tired. I don't feel like doing it. This is getting out of hand. So I'll just concede. And I started looking through the App Store. And I saw that Bubble Kitty Cookie Pop. I was like, this is going to be it. This is my April Fool's show.
That's funny. That is hilarious.
Whole story.
Yep. All right. Awesome. Well, the rest of our 3-star rewards that we got, just Apok, just so you'll know, is it's just the typical rotation of 3 stars. We saw a lot of Karns. We saw some Valwins.
I want cars.
We saw some
Durat for life, bro.
Yeah, well, we saw lots of Durats. We saw lots of Cormacs. I actually.
Hey, Bo, real quick.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, when I was going through, I said I'll do 10, and then I'll go with whatever comes if I can't find what I want.
Yeah.
And wait. What are you talking about, Zalon? What do you mean you got 10? I mean, you just pick what you got on the first roll, right? Wink, wink.
Yeah.
What's that?
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. What else you talking about?
So anyway, I thought maybe I would. No, never mind. Go on.
Yeah, Kazut. I saw a Kazut. Duke got a Kazut. More Sardoos, more Durats. Durat's very popular. Valwin. I actually got a Valwin on my other account, and she got armor as the first skill, so I may have to swap my Valwins around. That's, it was just the typical ones. And that's about it. Monday Fun Day. Everybody got their new Titan. All 3 non-toxic alliances are now in Legend, and we're on 3 different servers, by the way, Apok. I've already checked that out.
We are, okay.
Yeah.
All right. That was one thing I was curious about.
Yeah, so I haven't looked at the other alliances on our servers. I mean, obviously I recognize some of the names of some of the alliances. There's a couple of Phoenix alliances and things of that nature. But we'll just typically give it 24 hours to kind of see where we are and let everybody settle down on Monday, and then decide.
Hey, I gotta ask.
Yeah.
Did anyone see any Earthen Titans? Any Ice Titans?
I didn't see any posted on Band.
Yeah, I didn't see any either.
Okay. Well, no, I take that back. I believe that Eithryn got a Coria.
Well, that's a bit. Well, okay, I forget about her. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The other ones.
We would all like to forget about Coria.
Well, see, what I was going to say earlier was I was watching a lot of other people's getting, Durats, Karns, and stuff like that, and I saw Ethan's Coria, and I thought, please, when I get in, don't show me a Coria.
Oh, that's funny. I used Coria. I mean, she was like the first Titan I got that was not a 1-star. And I used her all the way up to like level 15, and before I got anything else. Using a Beserker will teach you patience, and
it'll teach you how to run.
Yeah, it will teach you about because they behave differently than infiltrators. it seems like the berserkers lock on to their targets a lot more, a lot harder than infiltrators do. So, but once I got to where I didn't have to use Coria anymore, I stopped using Coria. Everything okay, Apok?
Hey, Bo, the only reason I took Korea was because I wouldn't have feel so broken hearted when I fused her into
All right, Eithryn, we are going to mute you because your connection is horrible. So Eithryn says that he took Coria so he wouldn't feel so bad when he fused her. That's pretty good. Oh no, Apok, you're yeah, Apok's having.
Is Apok's voice coming through real slow?
Yeah, he's having underwater connectivity issues. Apok, you're not streaming on us very well. So, all right. So, so other than the new I gotta mute Apok for a minute. All right. So, other than the get the update for the event and Monday Fun Day, there's really not a lot going on right now.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet here on the DoT info front.
Yeah. So, GoDan, did you want to talk about NonToxic II and how things are going to be a little different this week?
Oh yeah. Well, we're all in for that long wait for the Poison event to actually begin. So, right now, as we said earlier, NonToxic II, we're packed. We got our 50 members. We're looking at, we got to all have some level of activity at the beginning of the week so we can get a good start. We did get placed in 10th to begin with, so we have some room for improvement. The league is actually active, so it might be challenging for us a little bit. So until the event comes, we do have to focus on getting the VP and getting a good place.
Yeah.
I believe when I looked earlier, the reward was a 3-star, but I'm not quite sure. But we want to at least get that 3-star and some decent jewelry. So we want to be pushing the activity, pushing the VP until the Poison event starts.
Right. So
and as it goes for possible getting the boot or getting kicked, we still have that 100K minimum requirement, which is doable.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna so last week we kind of temporarily suspended the 100K VP requirement because it was a new week and we had members joining all through the week. So now that we're full and it's a new season, it's 100K minimum, and we're gonna push for VP up until the event starts, and then once the event starts, we're gonna start looking at how many souls people have gathered, and if we're not seeing you gathering souls, then you're going to have to go away and to make room for an active player, because I honestly feel like that we can make top 50 in the event just like NonToxic III did last event just by being active. Zalon, are we thinking the same top 50 for NonToxic III?
Yeah, NonToxic III is going to make top 50. I have complete faith.
Okay. All right, that sounds good. And the new non-toxic after the merger, they're pretty strong too, so they should be up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it would be awesome if we had all three non-toxic alliances to make top 50. Zalon, you wanted to talk about your VP requirements for non-toxic 3?
I was going to mention that our VP requirements, we're probably going to get a bump, because it seems pretty easy for most of our members to hit the 100K on a week, and we still have other members that are trying to get in that can offer higher VP, but I'm not trying to kick anybody unless they show that they're not really interested in trying to push a little bit harder. So in this case, we're looking at about 150k VP a week or 100 battles.
Okay. Okay, that's
With
a little
that in
bit
mind,
different.
some of our lower level players, if they can't hit 150k VP, you're looking at still, if you can hit 100 battles and be relatively as close as you can to 150k, 130, 140, still shouldn't have a problem.
Okay. All right. All right. So yeah, so we've kind of matured in Non-Toxic 3 as an alliance, and our core group of members of about 45 people is pretty solid. So we're going to bump that VP requirement up to 150 or 100 battles won. It's not 100 battles, it's 100 battles won.
Exactly.
I don't know that we have a way to determine how many you've lost, so we'll just do 100 battles won. And Apok is he's dropped off the call, but we had his guys in Non-Toxic are at 200k VP. That is their minimum. So eventually our other alliances will get there, but it takes a few seasons to get settled down with a good core group of people.
Most definitely.
So, all right. So other than that, all is quiet on the Dawn of Titans news front. So we will come back when we have more information. If the poison
especially
event,
with the event.
yeah, if the poison event starts tomorrow, which I would actually be okay with.
Yeah, me too.
Then the more the better. I kind of get a feeling like it's going to be Thursday though, just due to the fact that every other event's always started on Thursday.
Yeah, they might give a lot of people time to update.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, GoDan, did you have anything else?
No, just all those who got their new Sardu's, like Zalon said, take low battles so you get them up there, because it's a different way of fighting and playing for sure.
Yeah, most definitely. Let's see here. Eithryn, did you have anything else you wanted to add?
No, I got nothing else. Just like I said, I took Korea because she was the only one that was popping up other than Sardu that I hadn't had already, and that way I know the heartbreak that Apok had fusing her into Durat. I don't want to have that same heartbreak when I fuse her into Ulrich. So I took somebody that I didn't care about.
Yeah, most definitely. All right. Well, I think that's it for the whole Non-Toxic crew. My name is Bo, signing off.